Context Logic, otherwise known as Wish stock, has been having an amazing week so far, and I think they could be the target of the next major short squeeze. Let's get into how this could happen, what's been going on with Wish stock overall, and a variety of other factors. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link if you guys want to get access to our private Discord, where we talk about our personal stock picks, anything having to do with money, and a variety of other things. So if that sounds like something that's interested in you, and also it's the best way to get to us on a personal level. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, here we are with Context Logic Incorporated, otherwise known as Wish. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, well, what is Wish? If you guys aren't familiar with it, just as a quick recap, Wish is an American online e-commerce platform that facilitates transactions between sellers and buyers. They provide all kinds of different products on their platform, but the thing is, there is some controversy, unfortunately, with Wish because a variety of lawsuits have happened over the past couple of years with the company. As well, there has been some claims as well that the sellers on the actual platform itself are not too trustworthy sometimes. This is, of course, all speculation. None of this is confirmed true, but there have been complaints about this, posted on the public forum. Now, what we're not here to talk about today is, of course, how they're doing business. What we're here to talk about today, of course, is how a possible short squeeze could, of course, take place with this stock relatively, in my mind, relatively soon, especially with everything going on with AMC. Just to get into it today, though, pretty flat day overall for this stock. Not a lot of volume or massive volatility. Started here the day at about 11 cents and $11.78, and then pushed back to about $11.27. We'll get more into the price action here in just a moment. But for now, we're going to go into this because this is something that I think everyone needs to take into account. This is what caused the massive jump in price. Just about a day ago, we saw Context Logic Inc. a partnership deal with Prestashop, and the shares popped about 12.7%. Let's read a little bit more into this article just so we get some more context. Wish has signed a 2-year partnership deal with Prestashop, a leading e-commerce platform. Context Logic is an American online e-commerce platform that facilitates transactions between sellers and buyers. Following the deal announcement, shares of the company rose 12.7% to close at $11.27 on January 14th, which is, of course, a day ago at the time of filming this video. And this video, of course, is filmed on June 15th and will likely go up tomorrow on June 16th, just to give you guys some context to when this is being filmed and the timeline overall for this. The partnership will enable merchants and brands on Prestashop platform to sell their products on the Wish marketplace. Moreover, Prestashop merchants will be offered marketing and sales support, including special incentives, which will now be granted the official trusted partner status on Prestashop. The deal will provide its customers with even more quality merchants and brands, which is expected to further boost online sales. So this is obviously good news, and this is why we saw such a massive price jump here in the overall price of Wish. If we pull back to the 10-day, here is where the deal was pretty much signed. And since then, there was not really a lot of volume, not really a lot of, well, anything going on with the stock, just kind of bouncing around this $8 and $7 level until that announcement basically happened. And then we saw this just insane run up here, all the way up to a high of $17.65. But unfortunately, since then, it was just not able to keep up at those highs. We saw a massive pullback all the way down to the $11 level, and since then we have been just kind of trading sideways in that kind of range for a couple of days now. Now, what I want to do too is obviously give a greater contextual reference to where this stock is at. So Wish, when it originally came out, had a lot more hype and a lot more, I would say, just overall speculation going on with it. And a lot of people were very excited about it because it was an e-commerce platform, and e-commerce, especially at the time, which if we pull all the way back, and if we really want to go to like the 3-year chart, whoa, too far. They actually haven't been around for 3 years. If you go to the 1-year chart, as you can see here, this is kind of around where it went public. The company began to run up because the revenues were relatively good, and people were buying from this platform. A lot of people were, but unfortunately, as time went on, there tended to be a lot of different kind of issues with customer service problems and a variety of other things. This is all speculation, of course. None of this is confirmed true, but these types of things are likely kind of what happened there. And then we could kind of just saw basically an overall massive pullback all the way in here. Let's just kind of get back into the 180 day just so we can get a kind of better. There we go. So the 180 day here with $32 being the high that it hit, the highest that it's ever gone. and pulled so far back over literally just over so much time. And as you can see here, they only really went public back in about 2020, and they've only been around for about 2 years. And just over the course of 2021, since the beginning of 2021, over the past couple of months, it has just shredded down to almost nothing. And honestly, if it wasn't for that partnership, I wouldn't be surprised if it continued to maybe even go down to the $3 to $4 to even $1 level. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, it sounds like you have a very negative opinion of this company. I'm not. I'm simply looking at a chart. So please do not think that I have a negative opinion about this company or that I have certain ideas about it, because that's not what I'm here to talk about. Because what I'm here to talk about today is the possibility of a short squeeze. And for those of you who are paying attention to markets right now, you understand that the likelihood of short squeezes right now is more than ever. And we've seen it happen with GameStop, and even a lot of people would disagree that the short squeeze hasn't even stopped or even begun with GameStop. The same thing with AMC. There hasn't really been much of anything going on with AMC really there yet. And now Wish seems to be getting a lot of eyeballs on it. A lot of people think that this might be the next big stock to go, because of course a lot of people, the amount of short interest on this stock is still very, very high. A lot of people don't believe in this company, and a lot of people would probably make a lot of money if it did fail. So of course WallStreetBets is targeting this fairly heavily, and that little announcement partnership deal did help, of course, break into new highs and break into a new kind of channel now that we're trading in. So what I think could happen, this short squeeze, if it could actually take place with it, I think there are two things that need to either happen. Either one, we need another fundamental event to be announced that is relatively good for the company, i.e. another partnership, revenue growth, something going on with maybe a celebrity of some sort, just something that's positive overall that is proven in the past to grow companies, stuff that usually is good for growing companies. I think that's what needs to happen, a fundamental event or a catalyst, if you will, to get this stock to trade higher. The second thing, speculation, social interest. I mean, that is bottom line. What causes most of these short squeezes and most of these gamma squeezes and anything like that is a variety of sellers and buyers, and more buyers, of course, than sellers piling into a stock all at once. And I think if that happens with this stock in specific, I think we could see a higher price, of course, right? More people who buy, obviously the price goes higher, because that means that there's demand for the shares or demand for the product that they're offering, which is, of course, the shares of the company. That's how the stock market works. But not to dumb it down there, the whole point here in my mind is that, of course, a short squeeze requires the shorts to cover, and the shorts will not cover unless the price is so high and their losses are so grand that they have no choice but to cover. And that's not going to happen until we see absolutely parabolic gains, like we saw with GameStop, or like we saw a little bit with AMC, but really not that much. AMC did cause quite a few losses for a lot of hedge funds that were, of course, shorting this company or that company. But with Wish, it's the same kind of scenario. These are all setups where, if you have a couple of shares or have a lot of shares, depending on how much you have, if a short squeeze does occur, this could, go very high. This could go into the 60 to 70 level quite easily if we saw another squeeze. If we saw another squeeze, of course, that's a big if. But guys, I think Wish will be very interesting. It's definitely on my watch list, along with BlackBerry, along with Nokia, and of course AMC and GameStop. Any of these stocks right now, keep them on your watch list. Keep a close eye out for them. Look at the news, check everything, especially if you have positions in these stocks. It's always important to stay, just awake and relevant on what's going on with the news with them. But other than that, guys, and of course the best way to stay relevant on that is, of course, to subscribe to this channel, because we talk about these stocks, cryptocurrency, or anything having to do with that every single day. We do it twice a day. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you guys, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, and check out our Patreon link if you guys want to join our private Discord. We talk about our personal stock picks, anything related to money, stocks, cryptocurrency, or real estate, and of course anything question-based that you guys might have to ask us. We're always there, always available to talk to you guys, and we just overall love talking and helping people figure out money. But other than that, guys, that is all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.